Ingredients for buns or confectionery: 3 cups of flour and 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 3/4 cup of milk, 1 egg. You first make what we call rocks. Rocks, you mix 1/3 of cup of flour and 1 cup of water to make it like porridge, like until it becomes like sticky in the pot. And then you also activate the yeast. You mix that 3/4 cup of milk and 2 teaspoons of yeast, and you stir it so that you activate the yeast. Then you put everything together in a bowl. And when you put everything into a bowl, you make what we call a dough. You can either mix with your hands or you can mix with a mixer. Once you mix it together, you cover it with a foil in the bowl, and then you let it rise. When it rises, then when you see that it's times 2 the size, because yeast make it bigger, then you punch it and you start making your balls to make the shape of buns, and you put them. Usually this mixer is for 12 buns. You put them in a tray, and then you let it rise again, and you cover it with a paper foil. Once it rises again, you put it in an oven, and the oven will be setting it at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once you see that they are turning color, they are now appetizing, your buns are ready. Then you make coral water, what we used to do at school. We put 4 tablespoons of sugar and a little bit of water, and you mix it, and you make a syrup. That one you use it to paste the buns so that they will be tasty. That's the sugary part of it. Then once they are ready, while they are still hot, you brush with that pastry you have made. Some they use eggs, but I prefer the one for sugar, that one. And then you put it on top, and you see our buns will come out like that. Once you do this, your husband will thank you, or your neighbors will thank you. If you give your kid to go to school, he will be promoted to be a head boy or a prefect by the teachers, because he will be bringing them something very special, and it's a very good recipe. Try it at home. For those ones who want the ingredient, you can just Google on the internet and say how to make Zimbabwean buns. The ingredients are there. It's a very easy recipe. Let's equip our woman. Buy them